Greetings everybody. This video will hopefully explain how to do problem 2 of those Newton's laws problems that I've posted. Well, problem 2 is really exactly the same as problem 1. Well, in other words, instead of a traffic light suspended by a cable, it's a bag of cement suspended by again by these 3 cables. So it's no different. And the only thing is we want to show again the knot and the bag of cement are in equilibrium. The only difference is in problem 2 we want to show that that T1 is given by this expression. We don't want a numerical answer. We just want to show that T1 is equal to mg cosine theta 1 divided by sine theta 1 plus theta 2. But again, it's exactly the same other than we want to show that T1 can be given by this expression. Well, look, so we don't need to reinvent the wheel. So let's go ahead to our solution for, let's go ahead and look at our solution. Well, again, right here, here's problem 2. Here's my solution. Well, again, the solution is exactly the same as the solution to 1, except for the last step. In other words, we want to show that T1 is given by that expression. Well, we need to use this trigonometric identity that I have here in the purple. The identity is sine, in parentheses, sine theta 1 plus theta 2 equals sine theta 1 cosine theta 2 plus cosine theta 1 sine theta 2. So again, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Here's our expression for T1 from problem 1. Right there. We know, forget the numbers, we don't care about them. We know that T1 is equal to mg divided by sine theta 1 plus cosine theta 1 tan theta 2. So we don't need to reinvent the wheel. We're just going to simply start with that equation. Okay, right here. Well, what is tan theta 2? In the next step, what is tan theta 2? Well, tan theta 2 is sine theta 2 divided by cosine theta 2. Nothing complicated. So I'm replacing tan theta 2 with sine over cosine. Now, on the right-hand side, I need to clear that cosine theta 2 term in the denominator. Well, how do I do that? Well, on the right-hand side, I simply multiply top and bottom by cosine theta 2. Very standard technique. Well, when you do that, in the next step in the numerator, you get mg times cosine theta 2. Now, in the denominator, you want to be a little bit careful. You're taking each term in the denominator and multiplying each term by cosine theta 2. So you have sine theta 1 cosine theta 2. Now, the second term, when you multiply the second term in the denominator, when you multiply the second term, well, I was trying to just highlight, but when you multiply the second term in the denominator times cosine theta 2, well, the cosine theta 2 terms cancel. So in the denominator, again, going left to right, in the denominator, you're left with sine theta 1 cosine theta 2 plus cosine theta 1 sine theta 2. And in the numerator, you have mg cosine theta 2. Well, notice right here, what's this? This is our identity. In this step here, in the denominator, sine theta 1 cosine theta 2 plus cosine theta 1 sine theta 2. Well, that's sine theta 1 plus theta 2. And we're done. So it's just, where you just have to, sort of blow the dust off the old trigonometry notes and remember the identities. But again, so that's that. So let me go ahead and save this video and get it posted.